Yes, Chris, we are here in the community of Hunt where the people here are still reeling, and they are really depending on these first responders to try and bring some closure. As you mentioned, there are still many missing here in Kerr County, exactly at least 161 people in this county alone, but there is always hope. And we were there this afternoon when a cross was placed in the ground with Camp Mystic in the background. It is in memory of all those who were lost in the flood a week ago tomorrow, the children, and all the precious lives who will be remembered always. First responders here tell me they are doing everything they can to keep hope alive. We were in another area of Hunt this afternoon when divers went on a grueling mission to try to find the missing in the river there. It is a painstaking task. First responders are having to work in really tough conditions and have to get around a lot of debris. We spoke with two of the divers who were trying their best.
A lot of thick debris, really hard to find anybody, but we're trying to. So.
What would you like to tell the families of the missing?
Still trying. There's still a lot of people out here, a lot of manpower. We're doing our best. These guys really leave no stone unturned. We're looking everywhere.
President Trump is expected to be here in Central Texas tomorrow. It will mark 1 week since the tragedy. My colleague Tiffany Liu is also in Kerr County. She is with first responders there sifting through debris. How are things looking where you are, Tiff?
Well, Izzy, there is an army here, and I mean that both literally and figuratively. The actual army is here, but also there's just an army of people who are here to help. Authorities said today there are 2,100 responders out here. That's from the local, state, and national level. Teams from a dozen states are here. That doesn't include all the volunteers either. Everyone is trying to help families reunite with their loved ones, but at this point, rescues are less likely. It's likely that they are going to be recovering the bodies of the missing. The numbers of those known to be missing sit at 161 in Kerr County. 96 people just here are dead. Officials say that's 60 adults, 36 children. We met a volunteer from the DFW area this morning who came as a chaplain over the weekend, but he's now boots on the ground. He is a trained tracker helping a family find a missing father, mother, and 1-year-old baby.
This is different because here you had 200 yards of water 20 feet high that's just scarred the earth. So the terrain is very, very different. Everything's flat, everything's gone. It's like a war zone. You've got debris everywhere. You've got 3 or 4 feet of mud underneath everything. It's a lot.
And something that Alfonso told me that really stood out is he's been asking people, what do you need right now? And the number one response he's gotten from both volunteers and actual search and rescue crews is that they need ATVs. And some people have also asked him for chainsaw oil because so much of that is sold out here in Kerrville and the surrounding area. He was able to bring some of it down from Dallas. He was able to connect some of the search and rescue teams with ATVs from Dallas as well. But it just gives you a grasp of how much is still needed to be done here. There's still so much debris, still so many trees down in this area, which is why it's going to take a long time to find all these missing people. Chris, let's send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, Tiffany, I know they say they appreciate people showing up with rakes and a shovel. They're really in desperate need of some of this heavier equipment that can allow them to get to some of these areas. Thanks so much for all the work you've been doing down there.